Welcome back, awesome Astronomy fans and subscribers. Here I have a Blanx figure, This is Alpha by Go Native Toys. This is in the 3.75 scale, 118 scale. But this is like more of a true 118 scale. So it'll be shorter than your majority of figures, which are more in the sort of 4-inch, approaching your 116 scale. But this should be a real 118, so look quite short. Cheap compared to other toys, I have to say. Got this from Go Native Toys. I'll show the back. You can see it says Blanx. It says Blanx with an X figures.com and Go Native figures.com. You can go there and visit and purchase these, and also look at some of the unarticulated animals they've got coming out in the future, which look absolutely amazing. Has to be said, I'm quite excited for those. So let's open up and have a look. We can see that he comes with a spare head, 2 sets of spare hands. He has no trunk articulation, but he does have a waist articulation. Okay, let's have a look what this is like. And again, this is supposed to be for customizers. And being that cheap, it is really, really nice. So he has more of a masked looked face. They could paint that flesh-like. He has spare hands, which are almost like a karate chop, like a chop hands. Spare hands which are open, which are like this. And the hands that he comes with default, his right hand is gripping here with a bent wrist, and his left hand is gripping like a gun more here. Okay, he is out. Let me have a look. Yeah, he does look quite a bit smaller than other figures in the scale. We'll have a comparison later on. So, first impression, he looks pretty cool. There is a screw on the back you can see there, which is nice because it's easy to undo and change things around. And screw on his inner thigh as well. Okay, let's have a look at the articulation. So, he can look left and right. He has a small down and up, and a tiny side to side. Quite stiff on the joints. Shoulders he gets to flat, which is pretty cool. On the biceps, he gets past the 180. That's really, really good. Sorry, past the 90, really good. Trunk or waist he has here, and he has flexation in the waist. That is unexpected, but good. Hips, not bad, has to be said. Forwards, backwards, I think will be more difficult with his sculpt. He can't really go backwards far. He gets to there. Kneecaps, they are a double kneecap joint, so he should, in theory, let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. That's like as tight as you can get. Phenomenal bend on that. And then feet. He goes tippy toes, and he goes ultra Michael Jackson. But there is no turn or tilt on the ankles. Okay, it's a Blanx figure. It's a basics figure. It does look good. It's not expensive. You can see if you look at the crutch area. You see the metal bar that goes across, that's connected inside. That's okay. To be fair, for the price that they sell for, this is really quite nice. On the wrists, they just turn. There's no wrist articulation. Let's see what he's like to pose. See what sort of pose I can get him into. Simple superhero pose there. Pretty good. See what other things I can do with him just on the fly. Now, without having the ankle turn, it can be quite hard to get some balance points, but still quite easy to balance. Look at that, that's impressive. Very fast and stiff joints. and the plastic is good quality, and the sort of plastic you from the touch, it feels like that paint would stick to very easily. There's a lot of potential. Okay, face sculpt in this one is really quite nice. It's quite menacing. I do like that. It might be hard to pick up on the camera because it's quite fine detail. But that's pretty cool. I like this. I like it a lot. I wish it was maybe half a centimetre, maybe like 5 millimeters taller, because it is going to be quite short. I will compare them to some other figures in a moment, but I've got no short figures here, you know, so the ones I'm comparing with are like more 4-inch, making them a bit tiny. To do the hands, should we just pull out? Yes, easy, and a push in. The other thing I'll say is these hands not being the same flesh colour is maybe a disadvantage. The hands look maybe, yeah, the hands are too big for his head. But that is just me being minor there. It's not just a minor detail, but it is really nice. And again, the quality feels good. The only thing I would say on quality is that you get the feeling that the crutch part is going to break when you open it, just from looking at it, but it won't. And then also, if I'm doing the shoulders upwards, the seam here starts to come apart if I push too far. But that's minor details. It's a good looking figure. Hands are very easy to do. Head, yeah, very easy to do as well. And it's very easy to stand up, even being so small. His feet are quite large, which will help with the standing, which is nice. Okay, so let's compare him to another figure that's supposed to be 118. I'm going to use the Dark Voyager from Fortnite I have just reviewed, and you'll see him in the suggested videos here somewhere. He's an amazing figure, and you'll see the size difference straight away. They look like different scales. Alpha is just above the shoulder to him. If I use Thunderstrike from Marvel Infinite, who's massive for this size, so Alpha doesn't even reach the shoulder. He goes up to like the tricep area. So that is a touch unfortunate. Now, having said that, there are scenery things you can buy for other toy lines which would suit him perfectly because he's not overly large. And there's a lot of possibilities. So if they release a female version of this too, that'd be really quite cool. And some different head sculpts, perhaps you could just start playing around, painting and making lots of different style figures. The bicep bend being over 90 degrees is damn good as well. If I revert back to his gripping hand on his left, or I like to call it the gun hand, the right one is bent like this, so it's, you know, it doesn't feel like it's going to grip something. If I use a gun, I use a Fortnite gun, let me see how easy he can grip one of these guns. Use this plunger gun. Very nice. His hands are not too stiff, they've got enough give so you can comfortably hold the gun. Now the way that this handle is and the angle of his grip means he'll hold it quite strange, but he can hold the gun particularly well. I think you need a different gun to hold to make that better. Possibly one of these. Again, the handle with angle would be slightly awkward for his grip, but he can grip guns relatively well. And again, just a shame that isn't slightly further in, or this comes out slightly further out, so it'd be easy to put pegged backpacks in there. But he is a nice looking figure. He's short, or rather he's true to a 118 to 3.75. 1, 2, 3, yeah, around about. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, a quick measure of my thumb. 1, 2, 3. He's maybe under 3.75. He's closer to like the original Star Wars figure size, or maybe some of the new vintage ones, which are slightly small. He's closer to that size, and some of the G.I. Joe as opposed to the modern figures like I just showed, like the Dark Voyager. But he is a great little figure nonetheless, and I might order some more, possibly. I do like him a lot. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys, and I'm signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back with more Awesome Action videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting, okay? And please click on the notification icon shaped like a bell so you don't miss any future uploads and content. Stay happy. Bye-bye.